You guys good? Go ahead, fire away.
Coach, 25 turnovers tonight they had, and you could only get 15 points off of those turnovers. You think that's something you guys need to maybe convert more of those?
I mean, no matter how you slice it, whether it's off turnovers or half court, we just played bad offense. I mean, and the way I see it, there's two stories for you guys to write. Either one, write the story that offensively we just stunk, and we have for the last two games. Or secondly, you say, you know what, it's early in the year. You know, last year, it's an offense that we run, it takes time. Unfortunately, I wish we were better offensively now. I don't think anybody's more frustrated with our offense than me. You know, and there's no way to disguise it that we stunk offensively. I mean, we turned the basketball over, we missed shots, we missed foul shots, we missed three-pointers, we missed layups. You know, the only thing we didn't miss tonight was a half-court shot.
Obviously your worst performance of the year, Coach?
Offensively, I think so. I mean, I don't know, we probably scored, do you know how many we scored against West Virginia?
37.
Second worst performance of the year. So.
Now you head across the country, I mean, just what do you tell your club at this point?
I tell them they got to get better. I mean, if you're going to win basketball games, you got to get better. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no two ways about it. If you're going to compete against good teams, and America's a very good team, you know, they picked to win their conference. They'll probably win 20 games again this year. If you expect to compete against those teams, then you better play good basketball. You can't shoot 27% and expect to win. You can't have 21 turnovers in a basketball game. That's just a horrific number to have, and it's something that I, as a coach, need to correct. I think our staff needs to work on that, and our job is to continue to try to make our players better. You know, that's our goal, win or lose. It hurts a little more when you lose, but it's something that we will try to do tomorrow in practice and try to get better before we head out west, and it'll be another challenge out there. You know, I thought defensively we've shown some progress. Each game we've gotten a little bit better defensively in guarding, which is promising. And obviously each game offensively we've gotten a little bit worse since the first game of the year. And that's a little bit discouraging. And that's coaching and basketball and something that we've got to work out to be competitive. We've got to be able to play offense and defense in the same game. And, you know, that's a challenge for us to try to overcome, and something that definitely my staff and I need to get figured out very quickly.
Is your 4x4 changing 4 players, is that something that we're going to see a lot more of, or is that just something?
No, it's just because we're out of shape. And we can't play more than a couple minutes and we get too many people tired. You know, I think I like the depth that we have with this team. You know, we had kids come off the bench, shoot it pretty well. We had, you know, I don't know, I thought across the board I liked the depth of this team. I like the versatility that they provide. I think each kid, you know, whether we started T tonight, you know, before we started Heidi, you know, I think it allows us to start different players based on who we're playing, and I think it allows us to make some moves, getting kids in and out of the games, trying to find the hot hand or whatever it might be. So I like the depth. You know, I think you'll continue to see us playing a lot of people. I don't know, you know, I don't really like to sub that many people, but, you know, there's fatigue, and then there's coaching. There's fixing mistakes. You know, there's some mistakes that we're not going to tolerate, no matter who it is or when it is, and you just got to come out of the game for it. And sometimes, you know, you got to get tired, plus 2 or 3 mistake kids, all of a sudden it looks like we're mass substituting, which isn't something that we want to do necessarily.
Did these holiday tournaments coming up, is that, do you like those? I mean, obviously you do because you scheduled one.
No. Somebody scheduled it, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be at home with my family on the holidays, but this was an opportunity for us to get back to the West Coast for Brandy and for Macy. You know, Macy, I don't know if Macy's parents have seen her play or not, but I know for sure Brandy's parents have never seen her play, and I think that's something that's important. You know, obviously, we want to try to win games and do the best we can, but there is a family element and some, you know, you want to look after these kids and provide opportunities. So you provide an opportunity for those kids to go home. And on the other side of it, we've got plenty of kids that have never been to LA. So it's a you know, a little bit of a cultural experience, and we'll get to see some things. So, you know, I think it bodes well for us to get out there and see what happens.
So it'd be kind of neat that Brandy's parents never saw her play, and she only needs 1 point for 1,000.
Yeah, it would have been neat if she'd scored that already, but I guess time will do it. At some point she'll do it, hopefully on Friday.
that play near the end of the game when Kenya got called for a charge rather than the other girl getting called for a block. Do you think that was a momentum changer for you there? Because you could have had a 3-point play off that.
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to get me in trouble with the conference officials? I have no comment. I haven't seen the tape. I don't know. I mean, I thought she was in the circle. Obviously, they did not. That's what they called. I have no idea. I can't tell you if I was right or wrong. I know that was my initial reaction. Seemed like the kid was pretty deep, but I don't have any idea, really. Obviously it took away potentially 3 points and they went down and scored a basket. So it's a big swing, but we made a defensive mistake that gave up the basket as well. So it wasn't, the block charge had nothing to do with the game.
Well, human nature tells you play better at home because you're so used to that environment. I mean, you're playing better on the road. I mean, I know it's only one game at home. I mean, any idea?
No, but a good thing we only have 2 more home games before conference play starts, I guess. I don't have any idea. I'm surprised at how poorly we shot the ball. You know, you might say, well, they played really good defense. Well, they didn't guard us on our free throws, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. I can't explain that. We've been shooting it well in practice. You know, I thought we were a better shooting team this year. Obviously, we're not. And it's something that we've got to get fixed very soon, or we're not going to win very many games.